might chime in and just say something in Spanish, like. We got
Oh, okay. So. Okay, guys. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm about to say already. We have a very exciting matchup tonight, and tonight it is more true than ever. VSSL semifinals. The teams have battled all season long in order to get to this point. We are here now live from Justice High School in Falls Church, Virginia. Virginia Dream taking on North Stars. North Stars playing in their all white kits. They're going to start going right to left. Virginia Dream in that 1 seed playing in their famous pink top kits with white bottoms. They will likely start off on the bottom. Dream, the favored team in this match, but you never know. That's why we love sports. North Stars fought Virginia Dream twice throughout the season, falling 4-2 and 5-2. And both of those games, they did show fight. Virginia Dream's power and depth was too much for them, but tonight is a new night and a new chance for them. A lot of star power out there for Virginia Dream. The ever-present Kofi, Jean-Christophe Kofi in the middle. We have Jakob Asfaha, recently crowned leading goal scorer in UPSL, and his colleague Liam Empson, the VSSL leading goal scorer. I mean, there's too many names really to name them all. Over on that North Stars side, Yusuf Nasiri will look to direct traffic in the middle. We have Joe Turner, Joe Sutton, two very powerful goal threats. Harold, Aguimin Premka, and Malik Tom are also goal threats in there as teams get ready to do the pre-match international walkout. Alfred, what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, I think Virginia Dream are coming into the game as favourites, definitely. But if you look at it, North Stars have actually given them a real tough competition in both games they've played, although they've lost both. But if they come into this game and try to go toe to toe with Virginia Dream, I don't think that's going to go well, because we've seen plenty times when teams try to open up and play open sort of football against Virginia Dream, it never goes well. So they have to come into the game with massive strategy and try to see how they can get something in this game. Only one team has succeeded against Virginia Dream, and that was Estudiantes, and I'm not too sure if you can go into a game against Virginia Dream and open the game up. You've got to be defensively minded. But yeah, definitely Virginia Dream are the favourites, and there's no doubt about that going into the game.
Right you are, Alfred. Well, we'll get into more of our thoughts on the game. For now, we will finish up the international walkout and anthem. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, and let us know who you're cheering for. Well, pre-game rituals are completed. Nothing left except for the meeting of the captains and kickoff here again at Justice High School. Let us know in the comments who your team is and which players to watch in this one. Alfred, I already gave you my players. Why don't you give me your players to watch tonight?
Of course, Joe Sutton's been the player of the season for North Stars. There's no doubt about that. Yusuf Nasiri has been good, but it's been Joe Sutton who's provided that bit of an extra sort of miracle up front for North Stars. Virginia Dream, of course, Jakob Esfaha didn't really have a good game when he came on against Elite FC the last game, but that was understandable. But I think today he's going to have a really, really good game, and it's going to be a tough day for the defenders, and they should be up for it if they're going to survive tonight. But Jakob Esfaha, Joe Sutton, those are the players for both teams to watch, in my opinion.
All right, you are. I mean, I've really been excited for this one all day long. I've been looking forward just to see what might happen in this matchup. I mean, like we said, Dream favored, but we've seen it throughout sports history. There's times where the unexpected team just has to perform on that one day, especially in playoffs. That's why we love the playoffs in this country. And so we'll see how it goes. It looks like North Stars Sutton will line up to start with the ball. Just a note, ladies and gentlemen, you can watch this match in 1080p Full HD now. So go ahead and turn that on in your settings. Malik Tom sprays it out to the right side for North Stars. Now it's Harold Agyeman Premke back. And it looks like this is Abedina finding Noah Alfaro.
It looks like they're going to bring that fire start they did as well the last game they met. North Stars started really well in that game. They were all over Virginia Dream for quite some time in the game.
Yeah, last time they did have Chris Bernard, which brought a different kind of component to the game, although by Bernard standards, it was a little bit quiet that game. And for this game, they're going to have to attack them in a different kind of manner as Kofi receives the ball. He's going up over the top. It's Lucas Mendez receiving, taking the shot early. It was a difficult shot past the goal of North Stars. And in goal for North Stars is Ahmed, which is a new phenomena for them. Usually Phil Gloninger just takes his spot between the posts. Phil has been very good, especially over the last few games, and Ahmed will have to have a big night tonight.
Yeah, they've had 4 sets of goalkeeper in this competition.
They have.
Rotated a lot.
Ball going out of bounds. Ahmed El Sir between the pipes tonight. We'll see if they do a 50-50 switch, I mean, maybe at halftime, but I mean, I think in a playoff game, I think you just stick with one or the other, depending on how the game's going. I mean, barring any kind of mistakes.
Really shocked as well to see a Joe Turner on the bench, but he did come off the bench against them the last time, so I guess that's the way to go now for North Stars. I spoke with Daniel, by the way, before the game, and he did have huge praises for Abedina.
Here's Alfaro, covered well. That takes a touch on its way out, and we will see our first corner of the match from the North Stars. So, you know, maybe a little bit of a fluke how it came about, but they won't care. This is good. North Stars putting pressure right away on Virginia Dream. Yeah,
and Nassau Benadi has been sent forward as well. He's really good in the air. I think North Stars are looking to capitalize from every opportunity they're going to get, especially the set piece opportunities. There's a lot of white shirts lurking about in that box. It's a good chance to go in front.
Sent in to the back post, and Nasiri plays it into the box, still not dealt with. Ping pongs around, and Virginia Dream are able to clear their lines, but not before. North Stars made it a little nervy for them, so.
It definitely did look nervy, but both teams are yet to settle, still just trying to get into their stride.
Here's
no consistency
Sutton.
In position so far, but it's going to get better.
Kershaw dispossessed, now Nasiri. Pink shirts are surrounding him, but Nasiri does so well to hold off that ball. And now Virginia Dream playing this one up the field. And North Stars regaining possession. That's a physical bit of play and a foul going against Virginia Dream.
This looks like it's going to be an interesting game, Noah. It really does.
I think so. This one played into the middle. Here's Anas. Crunching challenge needed to be, and Sutton finding the width. Dispossessed by Ducheski. Ducheski's been very good all season defensively for the Dream. Here is Mendez. Mendez only finding an opponent in Alfred. Now North Stars switching the point of attack.
Really good start by North Stars. It's impressive. They're handling the ball really well, winning the second balls as well. Very important when you play against a team of Virginia Dream's quality.
Right you are now. Dream with their throw going down the line. Oh, here is Yakovas Faha with a little bit of space in front of him. Played across goal and dealt with by North Stars. Well, that will be a point for North Stars. They have to find a way to contain Yakovas Faha. He's a player who's so deadly with space in front of him. And he almost found something there. Just couldn't find the right pass. Now Alfaro playing it up into the midfield. And out of bounds. Flag goes in favor of Virginia Dream.
First real involvement for Asfaha. It's an elegant turn. It's going to be a real problem. It's going to be a menace, I'm sure, for the left back all game. He's got to watch his movements. As you can see, he's gone through the middle. Al Mendes plays on the wing. But he looks like he's going to be everywhere on the pitch tonight, especially up front. He's a really good player, Asfaha.
Virginia Dream going backwards, finding Roger Rojas Goodbolden as a long ball, looking for Lucas Mendez, dealt with, but only so far as Nick Ducheski, and Ducheski finding his teammate in Asfaha. Oh, Asfaha taking the shot well over. Bit of a letdown from Asfaha.
Good press at the end from North Stars, but once again, the defense was just slightly open for a minute there. Anas's header, perhaps not the best. Have to make sure those second balls, especially in those sort of areas, are dealt with in the appropriate manner, because Jacob Asfaha is always lurking in behind.
Ooh. Oh, that's a lucky break for North Stars, and quickly played. Now it is Nasiri getting it back. And Nasiri settling things down for the North Stars. So good in possession, using that physicality. And now dispossessed. Asfaha goes backwards and one back by North Stars. It's a battle in that midfield right now.
It is. I think man in number 13 has been outstanding for North Stars. I think Kofi perhaps has met his match so far based on what I've seen. He's always so dominant in the middle of the park, but today man in number 13 has shown his quality as well. He's won a lot of balls as well.
Rojas, good ball going out to Kershaw now. Roger Rojas switching the point of attack. It's Tom Suchecki.
You could just feel that they're slowly getting into their stride now, Virginia Dream, with the passes they're making, although it's sort of sideways and backward passes at the moment. Most of the forward passes have been cut off, but that's the way they get into their game. Here's Anas. He's looking for...
That is Joe Ammer. Ammer making the run. They ran out of real estate though. Looks like we have Amber up on the left side. I think that is Malik Tom on the right. I'm gonna zoom in and see. Yeah, that is Malik Tom. And now down the line from Virginia Dream, Sfaha flicks it on, but no one there. Ooh, lovely touch from Lucas Mendez, but one back by the North Stars.
I'm actually really shocked that Emson is not on the pitch.
Ooh, overtaken now. What a save from Ahmed.
Yeah, it's really sloppy defending. Very, very unlucky not to have scored there. He wanted to get around the goalkeeper.
Ooh, and Michael Knowles is fouled by Snowden and deciding to take his time getting up.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, I'm really shocked that I haven't seen Emson on the pitch based on his form.
Absolutely. Yeah, Liam Emson is, in most teams, you would think an all-the-time starter. Ooh, that one was a nervy play. I think that Sucheki thought that had more pace than it did. Now, North Stars on the ball again. Malik Tom trying to find his way past. I think in any other team, he's a normal starter, but then you also have Sfaha, who likewise has been in form. You know, it's so tricky because we just see the VSSL games, but also Sfaha has been doing very well in UPSL, so maybe that's coming into their decision. And they're a like-for-like kind of player. It's tough to have both of them on the pitch, but I do agree. I mean, they got to find a way to get Emson in there at some point.
I guess maybe the case today was looking at a player who can, as I was talking about it, Sfaha's taking the ball away. Oh my goodness,
there is a foul. What this could be some type of card. It is yellow. North Stars a little fortunate, but there was cover. And now we will see a set piece for Virginia Dream. About 33 yards out from goal.
It's a good chance, this.
Yeah, it looks like Mendez is standing over it, which indicates to me that I think they're not going to be going for a goal. I mean, Mendez certainly can strike the ball, but he has a lot of finesse too. He's going to find one of his teammates, and there's a good ball in.
Oh!
Keeper comes and claims, and that's the first goal of the playoffs. There it is for Virginia Dream. What a goal. And I believe that goal scorer is Williamson, Terrell Williamson. And let's take a look at that replay here.
It's an elegant pass. The delivery was spot on. But what about that defending from North Stars?
Yeah, it's a bit sloppy and the miscommunication from the goalkeeper and the back line. But it was a very good ball in from Mendez, so let's give credit where credit's due.
Well, on a normal day, all it takes for Virginia Dream is to get that first ball in. This can be a problem for North Stars if their response isn't perfect. The response has to be perfect.
Yeah, composure is the word that comes to mind. I mean, do you have the composure to continue to play hard or do you drop off? Do you turn on your teammates? You know, that's where they need to be right now.
They've been really good. There's no doubt about how good they've been tonight. I think they've played well.
Sorry, continue.
They've been really good. They've played well in most cases.
Hey, Bruce. Virginia Dream, a forward. This is a lot of pink shirts forward from the Dreamers. Here comes Jean-Christophe Kofi, distance shot. Oh, what a goal from Kofi. And there it is, just like that, 2-0.
Back-to-back golazo.
Fans can only be on this side. We can't have people on the sidelines for that. Yeah.
He scored a beautiful goal against Elite FC, and he's come up with another top draw goal, Kofi. Initially, I said he had met his match, and he has come up with the perfect answer, or perfect response to that comment.
Yeah, it was a good start from North Stars, but you sensed that Virginia Dream were just building, and now, how will they respond? I mean, we have seen North Stars come back from a few goals down, most notably in their first match of the campaign, albeit not quite the same depth of the team they were playing as Virginia Dream, but they came down despite being down 2 players. They had a red card and I think a player injured and ran out of subs or something, but we'll see. This is Knowles centering the ball. And now Alfaro running the midfield. There's a bad turnover. Mendez still going, evading the defender, and here is Adam Snowden now. Snowden letting one fly. I think that might have been a save. I couldn't see if there was a touch, but regardless.
He's so unlucky.
Yeah.
But North Stars have their lucky stars to thank.
Yeah, and here comes Tom putting pressure. And it is Sucheki giving it away. Malik laying it off for Nasiri. Can he find a shot? Nasiri's still going. A lot of pink shirts back now.
Yeah, he's overplayed it this year. He had the chance to take the shot. He waited just too much. They need Nasiri to step up. I don't think he's been at his best so far. He's given away the ball quite a lot as well. Most of the times he's had it.
Yeah, I think that's probably a player that Virginia Dream have keyed on. When he has the ball, they have a plan for how to, defensively play that. And here's Ducheski on the ball. On the line from Ducheski, looking for Williamson. And that button goes out of bounds.
He was complaining that the linesman was in his way. Well, movement from the North Stars bench. They're getting Joe Turner ready.
Yeah, it's early for a sub, but I mean, they got to do what they got to do, and I think that's the right move. Honestly, I'm surprised Turner didn't start with his prowess in front of goal this season.
Yeah, we've barely said the name of Joe Sutton as well, have we?
Yeah, he hasn't been put into a lot of goal-scoring positions.
And he's been isolated for most parts of the game. Hasn't been given any sort of service as well. This is Joe Sutton. Now Yusuf Nasiri does well to skip away from his markers.
Out of bounds. Frustration from Alfaro.
Yeah, starting to cripping that frustration.
Oh, it is going to be a defensive sub. It looks like a Harold Agimir Prempka, a well-known player in the area, most notably playing for Steel Pulse, Bridgeport up north in the Baltimore area. It looks like Mehdi Nasiri going to make way. We see him potentially re-entering the game in the second half, but
shakes his head in disappointment because it really has been. And when you think about the fact they really haven't done that bad, and to have conceded 2 goals within the span of 3 minutes, just like that.
Yeah, I'll speak from experience. And you drop your, attention, or you make one mistake, then that mistake will be capitalized by Dream. They just have that kind of quality in the team.
But this game, in my opinion, is still very much alive.
Yeah.
If they can maintain the composure and try to get one back before half-time, of course.
Alfaro going forward. He tried to find Ammer. Ammer lost out, and now no pressure on the ball. North Star is now able to win it back. They need to get pressure on the Virginia Dream ball. They can't just play balls over the top for Asfaha to run onto.
I mean, that's been their play, and it really hasn't worked. But they're 2-0 up, so I'm sure they will not mind.
Yeah. To be fair, one of them didn't directly come from Asfaha run, but it was a foul going again, on Asfaha that led to the set piece that netted the goal.
They actually got that from a North Stars mistake when Asfaha snatched the ball from, I think, the left back. I think he's been taken off now. The right back, sorry.
Yeah, that was Mehdi Nasiri, and Asfaha chasing this one down. keeping the ball in bounds. Here is Jakob Esfaha all by himself, taking the shot and unable to find back of the net.
Wow. But for his quality, that was really poor. I thought he was going to whip the ball in somehow.
Yeah, I think some of his teammates were a little disappointed that he didn't whip that across, but I think he's also entitled to have that shot with the amount of goals he scored.
Yeah. Movement-wise, it's been really good today. He's looked sharp. Hasn't been given too much space.
This ball played forward and kind of...
Look at that, Noah.
Yeah, not the prettiest. It's this piece of play, but now Virginia Dream do have it on that left side. It was Filerman and settled now for North Stars. Now out to Tom, Malik Tom, working against
Siri.
Kofi, and here Sutton tries to take it down the line against Filerman.
Certainly got the physical power for it.
And a throw in for North Stars. Let's see how they choose to play this. It is Harold on the ball.
I think if he comes alive, the whole North Stars team come alive.
Are you talking about Nasiri?
I'm talking about Joe Sutton. He's been their man this season, their star man, their star boy.
Oh, yeah.
So they need to get him into the game, need to get him in those good positions. Oh, that's a lovely turn.
That was a lovely pass from Mert.
Oh, he's just overplayed it.
Oh,
Williamson was on. But yeah, good pass as well. And he does get a round of applause from a couple of players on the bench. Mert.
Yeah, that's not an easy pass. The side volley across the field, to find the open Mendez. And it seems this game is kind of slowed down for a moment. That was very fast paced from the whistle, before those two goals. But now will be a throw for North Stars on that far side.
Yeah. Sure, they're going to be going into half-time. They're going to be really, really disappointed with themselves. So that's a handball.
Oh.
Right call from the referee.
Yeah.
So I mean, just slightly missed it.
Kershaw taking it quickly. Here's Mendez. And dispossessed. I believe that's Carlos Vasquez. And now no Alfaro finding Ammer. Nasiri into the midfield, and Knowles. See if he can find that right side. He can. Malik Tom taking the ball down.
He's taking too much time.
He has, but he has kept the ball. So now point of attack on the other side. It is Noah Alfaro finding Nasiri. Ooh, dispossessed.
Wants a foul, he's not going to get it.
No, he's not. And
Esfaha might be through here against Anas, who comes out on top.
Well, it's a foul going against Esfaha, it looks like. Good sportsmanship, though.
Yep. Anas does have the pace to match Esfaha's pace. That's a good battle down there. I hope we get to see more of it as the match goes on between Anas and Esfaha.
Well, welcome to everyone in the chat. Sorry, we haven't had a chance to check on it lately. It's been quite that kind of game, but we have some fans just in disbelief that Joe Turner isn't starting, as were we. We have some fans letting us know that Ahmed El Sir is the underrated GOAT. I think he's a very strong goalkeeper. He'll be disappointed in the early performance by the team so far, but he'll still have a lot of opportunities this game to keep his team in it.
Eli Soto as well is watching, one of the goalkeepers for
Oh yeah,
Stars. He's not here today.
welcome Eli.
Alfaro.
Sending this one, it is Michael Knowles playing it forward, and this one down the line. That's good play from North Stars to get into this position for Sutton. Sutton leaving it off for Ammer. Oh, Ammer finding a little space inside, and now Sutton. That was a searching ball. Sutton did well to find a little space, but now North Star is still in possession.
This is the perfect time to get the goal. Oh, why did...
And there he is. Joe Sutton set to make his way on. It looks like North Star is making some tactical changes early. The fan favorite and the goal threat. It looks like Sutton is going to make way for Joe Turner.
I'm not too sure about that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But Joe Sutton and Joe Turner complement their play. So I was thinking their link up on the pitch would have been really vital. But maybe the manager does have other ideas.
Kershaw playing back for Ducheski, and now finding Asfaha. Asfaha taking it around the defender with ease and centering this, but he didn't get quite the power he wanted. Nope, that was incredible from Asfaha.
It was. Kershaw's been my player so far of the game.
Yeah.
For Virginia Dream. It's been not for Virginia Dream, for the whole players on the pitch. He's been the man for me. Oh,
this is Ammer, Joe Ammer, centering this one for Nasiri. Nasiri just weighing his options and deciding to play it back. Harold. And now Alfaro squaring it, and Roger Rojas Goodbold plays that one forward. Asfaha leading it off for Mendez. Mendez for Asfaha. And Noah Alfaro does well to clean that one up for the North Stars. Ahmed El Seer receiving the back pass.
There's no one on that far side.
Yeah, there's tons of space. They're looking up and they're not liking what they're seeing. El Seer with strong distribution. Nasiri winning it back. Now it is John-Christophe Kofi in pursuit down the line. And how did that pass get through? Malik Tom.
Oh, that's a beautiful combination.
Finding Nasiri. Nasiri across. Well, the North Stars did everything right in the build-up. Couldn't find the killer pass in the end, but was positive from them. And they haven't given up. We were wondering how they'd respond. They are certainly in this game.
Letting that second ball go in, that second goal, that was the disappointing moment.
Yeah, it was.
And Kofi was from such a far distance as well.
I didn't see very well. I think, did he take a deflection on there, or was it a straight shot?
I think Kofi did. Yeah, some say, yeah, he did probably took a slight deflection.
I'll have to see that one later, but it was a shot with so much venom in it that, El Seer couldn't quite get behind it. We know what Kofi can do. He hit one last week against Elite that just was perfectly in the upper 90. A little bit of a different shot, but perfect nonetheless.
I was looking at the goal today. I was like, wow, how did he get that ball in?
Yeah.
And he took us all by surprise, even you and me.
Yeah, he does a lot of creating for the rest of his team. He doesn't often go for goal, but that time he took his chance very well. Here comes Kofi himself, finding Ducheski in space. Ducheski looking up, taking it down the line, and now in the center. Snowden, back for Kofi. Here's Kofi, finding Mendez. Oh, this one through for Kofi. Oh, what a save.
What a goal that would have been. What a pass for Mendez as well.
Oh, that was an excellent save from El Seer. He did so well to narrow the angle. Let's take a look.
Mendez is just brilliant. He's such a brilliant player.
I mean, he's an incredible player. When you give him the ball, you know he's going to find some clever way to get it back to you.
The spaces he finds, it's just astonishing sometimes.
Yeah, truly. And again, I mean, maybe it's my goalkeeper bias, but I think El Seer is keeping his. That's a save that keeps your team in the game. You know.
Yes. But
well done by El Seer again.
I wanted to. I didn't know the second ball took deflection, because I wanted to say I think he should have done more, but it did take a deflection. So.
Have you checked it out yet?
I really haven't, but.
Yeah.
saying it took a deflection.
Oh, okay. We got
Yeah.
our analyst over in the booth
Yep.
confirming. So we'll let him off the hook for that one. We know how much those can mess up a goalkeeper. North Stars feeling confident to play around the back, and now turning it over in the midfield.
Well, to be honest, no, they do have the players to be able to play from the back.
They do. They just right now haven't been gelling in quite the way you would want them to. Turning over more than a few times in that midfield.
Virginia Dream have that period in the game where they just pass the ball around for a long period.
Well, that's because they usually find themselves in the lead, you know. I think that they often find themselves up, and they are very capable at holding a lead.
Haven't seen Hernandez.
Andy
Very,
Hernandez.
very serious player.
I don't know, is he on the bench?
I haven't seen him at all, but probably is.
Here's Nasiri. Tom playing back for Dolls. And now Harold. Turner trying to find that pass for Tom down the line. And the other way for Dream.
Yeah, he had his back turned. There was no way he was going to get that past Mendes. Nasiri. Still looking for those little spaces, North Stars. Haven't created a lot of opportunities in this game. They really haven't.
Ducheski going back for Mert. And now Virginia Dream finding the feet of Adam Snowden.
Look at that amount of space for Asfaha.
Ooh, that's a really vital challenge at the last. He stuck out a foot, but Asfaha could have been gone into space there.
The defenders have done well against Asfaha, even if sometimes he's gotten past them, but they've done well with the second ball. Not this time. Asfaha with the space and with the shot.
Good goalkeeping from El Seer to not give up the rebound. This ball played over to the right. Here's Harold Hageman trying to find his way out. Throwing for the North Stars. Knowles receiving well and quickly put under pressure, but he'll go back to Anas. Now Alfaro. There's Joe Ammer. Ammer back for Anas.
Alfaro. This is Anas for North Stars. He can play it up, can play it wide. The series. That's a sluggish touch.
Ooh,
it's a desperate challenge. But it all started from the pass from.
And
that's
already a red card. That's a second yellow. That's
But there can't be any complaint, can they?
That's what we didn't want to see in this game.
But it all came from that pass. It was sluggish. I mean, most of the passes have been that way. But this is a really, really disappointing event for North Stars. 2-0 down, now a man down. It simply cannot get any worse. And I think it's heading home.
Oh, he has to. That's Carlos Vasquez, the man. He's going to have to make an early exit from the game.
But North Stars did come to this stage by chance. Looks like their journey will definitely end here tonight.
Mendez playing it into the
And look
bar.
at the amount of
Oh my goodness, what a ball.
It keeps on getting better and better for Virginia Dream.
What a goal from Terrell Williamson. That's his second from a delivery, a set piece delivery that he's gotten to right before the goalkeeper. He's gotten to that spot right about the penalty mark. He's so good. And 3-0 for the Dream.
His movement is good, but what about the defending from North Stars? How dreadful has it been? Especially for set-piece opportunities. It's been really, really bad. 3-0 down, a man down. Well, this is certainly not what I was expecting for a playoff match.
I mean, Terrell Williamson has quietly kind of asserted himself into the game. It's not like he's, you know, feeling the need to get on every single ball. He's kind of just feeling his way into the game, but then every set piece, he's been an impact player.
When the match started, Noah, I wanted to talk about him. I think he's gone under the radar. We don't talk about him a lot, but he does score goals. He creates chances.
Well, I'd heard of him before he joined Dream. I mean, all of these players were star players in their respective clubs. So you got to remember that, you know, we may talk about, you know, Asfaha, Emson, Kofi, Mendez, etc., and some other players could fall under the radar. But Terrell Williamson is a star. Make no mistake about it. He is a star goal scorer, and he's showing that tonight. This one squared across by Filerman, just wide. Almost had a third.
How close was that? That was really close.
Really good service from Filerman. And Williamson was right there.
I think it's really, I don't want to use the word ridiculous, but I think it never makes sense when you come into a game against Virginia Dream and try to go toe to toe with them, because they have the quality, they have depth as well. So go into the game with a strategy, maybe defend, or know how you're going to send the defenders in when you're going in. But how many times have we seen other teams think that they can match Virginia Dream when it's absolutely not possible, not with the quality teams have in VSSL anyway? Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, what a save from Alcir.
Almost catches the goalkeeper out. Goalkeeper went for T, and he was almost lobbed from a distance. It's a good save at the end.
Yeah, it was. I've noticed that Alcir has had a high starting position on the set pieces, and you know, when the defenders when the attackers are outside his 18, and almost caught there.
Yeah, Mert is warming up because he hasn't really had anything to do in this game. Almost. I mean, he did try to go for the first one.
One played on the ground.
Oh,
Oh, a soft goal. There's Kofi with the second. What a
he's
goal.
having himself a night to remember.
Jean-Christophe Kofi, an absolutely beautiful goal for Virginia Dream. 4-0, just like that before the half.
Well, what are the odds he was going to score 2 goals, Kofi? He's got 3 goals in his last 2 games. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Jakub Asfaha.
Asfaha's done a ton to help his team, but it's like, it is funny. Usually he's the one who kind of helps reap some of the benefits of his team, and he's been helping the team score goals now, and not the one actually scoring the goals.
But what about that right from the training ground as well?
Yeah. Yeah, it was, I think, some miscommunication. It looks like Alcir maybe thought one of the defenders was gonna, you know, block that one or something. I don't know.
I mean, North Stars didn't really technically qualify for the playoffs. So I think this game just shows that, yes, they just didn't have the quality to qualify in some sort of a way. So, I mean, there is no doubt. And this could be a dropping as well. Could be 7, 8. It will get worse, I'm pretty sure, for North Stars.
Yeah, will get worse. Hopefully you're wrong. I always have hope. I'm just that kind of sports fan, even when I know I'm kind of better otherwise. And here comes Lucas Mendez. This has been a really strong build-up. Here's Asfaha all by himself with 1 to beat.
Asfaha taking his time. Mendez.
Finding the pass for Mendez. Mendez can take this himself, but he will lay it off. And just wide. A beautiful build-up.
How did that not go in?
Well, it seemed like everyone was being unselfish there. I mean, I thought that Mendez was going to have a go, but he had found actually a perfect pass that was the right move.
At this point, I feel like they're all going to score because they're queuing up every time they go in front. They go forward. They're such a beautiful team to watch. There is no doubt about the quality they have. Mendez trying to connect there with Asfaha, only ends up finding an ass. An ass's pass is wayward, but ends up finding Alfaro, who plays it awkwardly. Williamson. This is Kershaw.
Now Filerman. Ball dispossessed, and winning it back is Kershaw. Here's Kershaw, and at the last, good defending from Harold now.
Good pass.
Knowles out to the right. There is Malik Tom.
Yeah, it does feel like they've given up, North Stars.
Here's Alfaro in a little bit of space. And now out for Ammer. Ammer coming into the middle.
Just once again.
Ooh, that was clever from Yusuf Nasiri. There is a great save from Mert. Mert had to be alert there for the distance shot.
It's the first time he's been asked the question in the game, and he comes up with the perfect response. It's a good save. But he's not going to have a lot to do, obviously. But when the time comes, it's good to step up, especially in a game like this.
Filerman playing this one to Williamson. And now, North Stars can't quite put together a string of passes that will see them in. And now Kofi.
No, I'm gonna say I've made a little observation. I'm not too sure if I'm correct or it's probably just in my head. But every time Nasiri gets the ball, especially when he has Joe open, I feel like he mostly tries his best not to play the ball to him. But I've made this observation in a lot of games, but we'll get to see.
Yeah, I haven't been looking for it.
I have.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite the case.
Oh, good pressure from Asfaha, working back defensively.
Yeah. I mean, he has that quality. I mean, he scores a lot of goals, but
He does work
his
hard defensively,
defensive
yeah.
abilities as well. The way he comes all the way to the middle to defend is really nice to watch.
Yeah. Here's Roger Rojas, good ball out for Mendez. Mendez directing traffic, and now Virginia Dream are in cruise control mode.
Yeah, it's passes upon passes upon passes upon passes for Virginia Dream. North Stars can't get anywhere near them. They're in full control. They started the game on a low, Virginia Dream. North Stars had the ball, dominated. But just like I said the last time, the fire that they brought, it just fizzled out completely.
Ooh. Tom trying to jump that pass and putting a little pressure on there. Here's Turner, and Virginia Dream able to clear that one. But North Stars winning it back. And here's Ammer. Joe Ammer going back, and now Noel Farrell. And now Virginia Dream back at the feet of Mendez. And back. Harold playing out to his right. Malik Tom dribbling and not finding Turner.
Yeah, the Turner's come in, but really hasn't been able to get into the game because, to be honest, North Stars themselves aren't in the game.
No.
None of them are. I don't know. But that tells you the difference. North Stars are not a team that trains together. So when it comes to those set piece opportunities, the corners, the free kicks, they just don't know how to defend them. How many goals have they conceded from set piece opportunities? 3.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a real plan when they have the set piece up, to defend.
Mendes is just breathtakingly brilliant, isn't he?
He is.
Every time he gets the ball, even by his standards, it's just he ups the ante every single time.
Here he is on the ball.
Look at that
switching the
crossfield.
field. And you just know it's going to get there. Here's Faha now, taking it around. Good defending, and this one goes back to Alcir. And Virginia Dream taking it into the corner, and a corner kick. So set pieces have been the bane of North Stars tonight.
And here comes another one.
Yeah, here comes another one. Well, I think Alcir will have to be authoritative. He's been good in terms of making saves, but he needs to be more authoritative in his box.
Yeah.
If he's not going to come, stay on your line, tell your defenders, but you can't be of two minds about it,
Yeah, I think Anas was trying to say something to him about that, because I saw him communicating after the third goal went in.
Yeah, because Anas is strong in the air, so if you just
Yes,
let him do his thing, it's okay. Don't try to do something you can't. And now it's a good service. There it is. Goalkeeper
time around.
does stay on his
Yeah.
line, and that'll take us into the half. So, bit of a rough first half for North Stars, but a very strong performance from Virginia Dream. 4-0 in favor of the Dream in this VSSL Fall 2023 semifinal. Final thoughts before we take our break, Alfred?
Yeah, Virginia, it's more about game control now. I mean, respecting themselves and not letting the game get away too much from them. But obviously, this game's gone. They're not getting back into it. They just have to know how they're going to do in the second half, how they're going to defend and probably get a goal or two. But yeah, it's gone, and they're going to the final, Virginia Dream, and they totally deserve it.
Very good. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few moments for the second half. And miracles do happen, so let's tune in for this second half.
What a miracle that would be.
That would be a miracle, and you will have said, "Hey, I went to sleep," so don't go to bed. Tune in. Make sure you're there for whatever comes in this second half.
Being too optimistic there.
Always optimistic. That's me. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half here at Justice High School. We're moments away from second half kickoff. First half was a bit of a drubbing from Virginia Dream. 4 goals. They were the expected favorites, but I don't think anyone could have predicted this. Alfred, what did you see?
Yeah, because both games they've played have been really tight. The scoreline have been really tight, so I wasn't expecting any of this. But this is different from what I expected. It's a riot from Virginia Dream, and they deserve it based on the way they've played. Kofi, he's on a hat trick.
Yeah.
Now, who could have seen that coming?
Here is Mendez. So played in from Mendez is Faha. Playing it across and a good touch. I think goalkeeper influenced it just enough and now dealt with from North Stars.
Yep.
We have seen a goalkeeping switch at the half. Phil Gloninger, of the 4 we've seen this season, he has been the most regular, seen the most minutes in the goal.
Yeah.
I think, El Sear had some good saves, but I think Gloninger will bring some familiarity to the team. They know how to play with him. He's been in there for the most, and they know how to communicate.
Especially in a game like this when Phil has been the goalkeeper who's played, just like you said, who's played the most minutes. I don't know why they had to drop him, but...
Yeah, I think just trying to do too much as, a managing perspective. You have this big game in front of you, you over-manage it. I understand. These are the games that keep you up at night. You're thinking and you go back and forth on the decisions in your head a million times.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a decision. I'm not saying the goalkeeper was that bad, but it's a decision they're somehow going to regret.
Right. When you have 2 players, you just go with the player who's been reliable all season. It's not. I mean, I'm sure Ahmed, if he was the player who could have, continued playing, he would have been comfortable with this team, and we would be saying the opposite. But now, don't look away. We do have another set piece. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a throw. I thought for a second it was from the ground, but now here's this Faha, and it's Faha putting good pressure.
By the way, we have Alejandro Luna making his debut assistant manager for North Stars. It's his first time on the sideline.
Welcome, Coach Luna.
Probably not the best experience.
This is tough experience to come into. I mean, coaching against Dream. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't have the mind to do. I'd wait when you play against probably lesser team. I mean, teams with lesser qualities on the pitch.
And Mendez sending a good one in. Oh, that's an own goal, I think.
Well. Henas has conjured up quite a spectacular and an extraordinary own goal.
Well, we're going to zoom in on Snowden and Mendez because Snowden was there nearby and he could have had a goal, and it was a beautiful delivery from Mendez. But let's take a look at that replay. Let's see exactly how it went down.
He's the last person you expect to score an own goal. And Nasso Bernade is good going forward, he's good defending, he's good dribbling as well. But that's a new side, it's a whole new side of him we've seen tonight. It's a mistake, of course, but he's going to eat at him based on the way he went to the floor as soon as the ball went in.
Yeah, disappointing from North Stars, but it more so just highlights the quality of this Virginia Dream side. And I've seen them come along. I mean, they've always had good players, but I think we've seen just the continuity of these players and the amount of time they've practiced and played in different leagues. They've gotten a lot better. I'll say defensively. They used to win games by a lot, but say they would win 5-1, 6-2, whatever. They would always give up goals to lesser teams. They don't do that, dude. They do, have a lot of clean sheets now. They're not as sloppy, sloppy being a little bit harsh here, but, at the back, they're much cleaner.
Well, Virginia Dream are pushing out for more. As Mendez hits the space and takes the ball on the stride.
Mendez thought he was fouled, but as here comes Nasiri finding Turner. There's a pass from Nasiri to Turner.
Well, I'm shocked that Joe thought dribbling past Agre was going to be that easy. It's never easy. He's like a rock at the back.
Yeah, Agre coming in at the second half. Joe Turner has put a lot of fight in that first half. He never stopped running, and I hope that pass doesn't deter Nasiri from future passes to him, because I'd like to see him in, on goal. There's Roger Rojas, good bold, playing it back to Sucheki. And now Ziggy Agre, second half substitution. And here is Christoph Kofi. Oh, almost good build-up play from the Dream. Now North Stars resuming possession. Alfaro under some duress. This is a little better. Here's Amer. Joe Amer back.
Well, now they're not playing any under sort of pressure anymore.
Yeah.
They're 5-0. They know the game is gone. They just have to find a way to probably get 1 or 2 back to fight for honor and integrity. Ooh. And that's almost giving the ball away.
That would have been catastrophic for the player. Such a good guy. You'd hate to see 2 mistakes back to back. That can really eat at you.
And these are exactly the times that it happens. As speaking as a defender, of course, you make one mistake, and all you're thinking about in that moment, it's the mistake you made. So even when you have the ball, you're not concentrating, and you give the ball away, and the other team will punish you. Teams like Virginia Dream aren't gonna sit around and say, okay, let's just pass it around. They're gonna score. They're gonna try to find more ways to get goals. And look at that as well. A 5-0 up, and Emsid, he's preparing to come on. How do you even prepare for that as the manager?
Yeah.
As an opposing manager.
Emson, the golden boot on the season for VSSL. What is it? Yeah, Liam Emson. And now Virginia Dream in.
Kofi. Yes!
Oh, Kofi
yes,
with the hat trick. Jean-Christophe Kofi.
He scored a hat trick.
Well, I don't think, if you gave me 5 guesses on who was going to score the hat trick, I don't think I could have guessed it. Not that he doesn't have a quality, he usually sits deep and then serves it up for his teammates.
I think he's been given the allowance to go a bit more forward.
I would say so.
But what about that? We should talk about the pass though, but the finishing as well. That's a strike. That's a striker finish. Instinctive. He took it so well. Phil stood no chance. It's 6, and it's gonna get worse for the boys in white tonight.
Yeah, here comes Emson for Mendez. Emson, like we mentioned, the Golden Boot winner for VSSL, replacing Lucas Mendez. We'll miss the creativity of Mendez, possibly saving himself for the finals and for the UPSL semifinals this Sunday. They'll need Mendez's creativity there, but he's definitely done his job and then some tonight. What can... oh, here comes Amer. There was some discussion about whether there was a foul or not.
It's all joy now. It's all laughter from the Virginia Dream bench. And I'm pretty sure the pizza is coming, and and I wonder if we'll survive.
You know that Alfred has done enough Virginia Dream games when he can start timing the pizza.
Yeah, actually, I think I've done more of their games this season than any other team.
Yeah, me likewise.
Because they've played more in Falls Church and Justice High School, and these are my areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they play on Tuesdays. Most of the time, I'm not available on Wednesdays.
Well, some of the teams had specifically requested Wednesdays. They were not one of the teams.
Oh, okay.
It just so happens.
So,
yeah. So now, Ducheski, he's quietly had a very good game. I think Ducheski, he's become one of my favorite supporting players. And this is good pressure from Nasiri and Malik Tom. Yeah. Oh, Malik Tom receiving it. Can he get a shot? Squaring this one for Turner. No, this is Amer. Sorry, get my Joes mixed up.
Yeah, 3 Joes in this team, in the North Stars team.
Joe Amer, Joe Sutton.
And as we talk about that,
Joe Turner.
Joe Sutton is going to come on as well.
So we will have the 3 Joes out there. Is he coming on? Maybe not yet. This one's sent in by Mert. Haven't called Mert's name a lot. He did make one very good save from the first half. Here's Agre. And now Tom trying to get it back. That one was read like a book by the Dream.
Here he comes.
Oh, Liam Empson.
It's a loose touch. His first involvement.
Good pass by Anas. Finding Knowles and now Alfaro.
As far as still on, I guess he definitely needs his goal. It's been 6 and he hasn't scored. It's very unusual.
Again, I could not have predicted that.
And now Hernandez. It's not Hernandez.
No, that's Ahmed Almani Alawe,
Okay.
number 99. He's looking to come on. Oh, dispossessed. Harold finding Turner. Turner forward for Yusuf Nasiri. Teammates encouraging Nasiri.
Plays it for Joe Turner, and it's just overplayed, and Yusuf Nasiri is not happy. And I think, yeah, Joe Turner, I'm not too sure how he allowed that ball to go out. But he's really disappointed, Yusuf. He's still...
And now there are a couple subs coming in. It is Andy Hernandez and Ahmed Amani Alawe.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about man in number 2.
Oh, okay. I just saw the man on the line.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we've had enough of Kofi. A
Kofi.
hat-trick on the night.
They know when to quit when they're ahead. You get 3 goals, and all that can happen from now on is injury or something. Calling it a night. Here's Snowden. Beautiful touch from Hernandez, and now this is Filerman.
Empson.
Oh, what a lead!
Through the middle. Oh, dear. No, if Empson scores again, does that count?
No,
It doesn't?
no, we've already crowned. I mean, we can count playoff goals as.
Okay. In playoffs.
We're gonna have a match 11 of the playoffs, the best start 11. So the structure will be there'll be 4 players from the winning team in playoffs,
Okay.
3 from the finalists, and then 2 from each of the semifinalists will be nominated for that starting 11. So that 11 players will be represented from those 4 teams.
Oh, that's
Emson's
brilliant.
on.
Oh,
The
yes, he
IQ
scores.
to leave that from Amani Alawe, knowing he was offsides.
It's 7. This could be 10. This could be my number, Noah.
It could. What a goal and what a service. And for me, the leaving the ball from Almani Alawe was the smartest part of that play. Wow. Could we see double digits?
Hopefully not. As someone who has some certain ties with knots.
You've done very well at concealing your bias tonight. I think you've been very professional. Sometimes we have to. We all have ties and affiliations, and we have ties to the community. We don't love this game and just not pick a team, But we try to give coverage to all teams, and that is Malik Tom coming off in favor of Sutton, and Harold also making way. It's a tough game for those 2, but North Stars gonna try to see what they can find. At this point, regardless of the score, can they just find a goal that will give them some consolation? Sorry.
I think the midfielders are the ones who've given up. I don't see good movement from them. So Nasiri wins the foul.
Yeah, I think we need more from Knowles, more from. Well, they don't really seem to have much of a midfield. Everyone's kind of either up or at the back. There is Ammer playing it into the corner and out of bounds. Alfred's come prepared.
It's cold. It really is.
It really is cold. Don't let that deter you, though. We're having a blast, as there are some
Yeah,
of the
we
fans
are,
who
yeah.
have made it out. Come on out on Thursday. We're gonna have a ball out there. At least that's what I'm telling my wife. I'm trying to see if she'll make an appearance.
I'm really looking forward to see Samson Emmanuel. I've only seen him played once.
Oh, really?
He was outstanding.
Ooh,
Oh, what a
just
ball!
narrow miss. Surprising the foul wasn't called, but referee had good position.
Yeah, he wanted a corner. They're not gonna. It's a goal kick.
Oh, that wasn't. Yeah, I thought that the initial there was a foul. No, I'm seeing it on the replay. It doesn't look like a foul. Player went over far too easily.
It's the first shot off targets. Actually, the first shot they've had in the second half.
You know Marco Condor?
Yeah. Oh.
Marco is giving you a shout out. Prezi.
Hey Marco, he's a North Stars fan, a big North Stars fan. Has ties with FC Barbaros.
Oh, okay, very good.
We have a lot of our players actually watching here. We have Eli Soto, Emerson, Marco, all of them. Sure, Christian as well. Josh Richards, all of them watching.
Oh, is Richard still hurt? I remember he was a good
yeah, he
very,
just had his surgery.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, he
bummer.
was
I remember.
successful,
He was a
thankfully.
very good player. Well,
Yeah,
is a
he
very
is.
good
He
player.
is a very good player.
Well, speedy recovery to you, Josh, if you're out there watching. I see Esther Awald has been a, regular Dream supporter in all of the contests, VSSL and UPSL. She's still in the chat, supporting her team for every goal, every touch. And now forward, this is Filerman, and dispossessed now,
Good
team
work.
defending, yeah.
Good work by Anas. Oh, what is that skill? No, honestly, I think you should be coming up with like skill of the week or like top 10 skill, but that's gonna, just like you said, it's gonna take a lot of time on the editing. But
The thing is, I when you like mentioning the editing, I have had the idea I would need to kind of drop doing every single match, recaps,
highlights,
because
yeah,
I just don't have the time between, I still have my day job and I do a lot of other games too.
Yeah.
I do all of the Maryland Super Soccer League as well, Division 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
But, if I was free of doing every single match, highlight, I could just do top 5 goals of the week, skill of the week, etc. But it would come down to a decision from the teams.
Okay.
I am trying to get outsource some of the editing if I can. My wife is going to connect me with some friends in Nicaragua to do some editing for me. I know you're quite the editor too.
You should. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty sure he's happy for that, but
Yeah, now involving Mert into it. Mert is very confident.
that's not very good. And Joe Sutton will take advantage.
Oh, what a save from Mert to get back into position.
It's so easy the way he made this. The way he made the save. Good positioning as well. Good movements to get to that position as well.
Yeah, certainly.
I think he recently won a Golden Glove.
He did for the UPSL. He was honored. Honestly, has a strong. We didn't have that honor for the VSSL this season, but he certainly would have a strong claim to it. I can't think of any other claimant. Here is Ducheski.
Oh, there was a player through the. Hernandez was through the middle. I thought that was where the pass was going. Hernandez. Hempstead.
And here come North Stars.
Joe Turner. Away.
Nifty bit of skill from Turner, but then dispossessed. The problem is he just doesn't have any outlets. I mean, where is he going to go with it? He could just kick it forward, but is going to draw the ire of his teammates then. So he's kind of damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
Yeah, Yusuf Nasiri stayed up front now. I think he's playing as a centre forward.
Yeah, very disjointed. And Hernandez just going back to Sucheki. Sucheki switching the field And a beautiful pass.
It's a beautiful pass, Noah.
Is that Emson playing it in and Nas cleaning it up?
Yeah. And Nas has come up with a really good response from his own goal, hasn't he?
He has.
Yeah, he's made a lot of clearances, a lot of vital tackles.
And they've needed him all season. He's part of the reason they're here. Here is Turner. Good pass for Mehdi Nassiri and then forward. For just a second, you know, with these pink and white shirts, they play tricks on my eye. I thought that maybe a North Stars player was miraculously in.
That's definitely something. That's definitely something. I mean, the VSSL administration has to do something about.
Yeah. Well,
coming to next season.
It is tough, I think,
because both teams have the same shorts right now.
Yeah, it was addressed. Unfortunately, right now, certain teams don't have the resources. But you're right; that needs to be something that's rectified for the going season. We can't be in that situation.
Is Joe Turner playing? Oh, is he playing wing back? I think he is. Look at that. If he gets... Wow!
What a touch. What a pass. And there it is from Ducheski.
What a goal this would be.
Oh, no. Ziggy Agre had it in front of goal.
That is football at its brilliant, blistering best. And it doesn't really get better than that. It doesn't. A goal would have been a cherry on top of the icing of the cake. But what about that sort of ball?
And we are seeing another substitution. Ducheski's day is done. Here comes Demetrius Shepard-Lewis. I mean, just look at the depth. Every substitution is a player you would see sub. I mean, we see start and star at almost any team, and they're coming off the bench here.
This year he did play against Shepard-Lewis when Steel Paul said Christos met a couple of weeks ago.
In the U.S. Open Cup, that's right.
Yeah.
They likely could square off again in a few weeks in the final. So, glad you brought that up. And here's North Stars trying to see this one out of bounds. We will see the champion of the VSSL, the Virginia Super Soccer League, and the champion of the Maryland Super Soccer League square off December 10th. Mark your calendars. We're going to have a live stream, of course. We'll have the stadium rented out. But that's going to be a truly tremendous game to see how those teams fare up against one another.
Oh, is that a handball? I think that was a handball. Referee's going to let it go.
Yeah. Not needing to pour gasoline onto a well-lit fire. And now we will see another corner kick. But some of these players who have, spent time playing between both, they will have to choose a side, whether they play in Maryland or for the Virginia side.
That's going to be quite a decision to make. That's going to be the goal.
Oh, there it is.
Well. And it's 8.
Ahmed Elmani Alawi. Right place, right time. Striker's finish, just opportunistic. He did oh so well. For a moment, I thought it was Emson.
Yeah, I did too. I can't tell.
The light place tricks at times. But well finished from Ahmed Elmani Alawi.
They're queuing up, and you just feel like they're all going to score at this point.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Josh Richards, and he gave us a little.
Okay.
Yeah, he is out there watching indeed. I see Jeremy Goshu cheering on Jakob. Some more soccer balls from Esther Awalt, and there's a foul going against Elmani Alawi. Farrell. Here's Mehdi Nassiri cutting inside, losing out.
They're looking for 9.
Emson receiving it. I think the team just wanted Liam Emson to have it.
Yeah. Every
going back to Mert. There's Filerman giving it back and getting it back. Well, they're just having fun now. You just...
I mean,
there's no more pressure on the team. They can do what they like.
but it is disappointing because the pizza hasn't arrived yet.
Ah, I'm sure they are too. It's a science experiment, right? They like the player's mouth starts to water at a specific point in the night every time now. Offsides is the call.
Look at how disappointed they are. It's almost as if they want more. Do you think they want more?
More goals? Always. They are insatiable. I mean, we talked about this. When you have that winning mindset, you just don't turn it off. I mean, they've turned it down, certainly, because they're not going quite as hard.
They haven't turned it off, have they?
No. They'll never stop. And honestly, I mean, this is all full-grown adults. There is no mercy rule. We play, as all game. You step on this field, I would never want someone taking it easy on me.
It's even more disrespectful,
Yeah.
do you think?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're taking it easy on me, it means you think I'm not able. And the Siri trying to find
Look at
Turner, and
What about that?
Mert loves that move. He loves to come out and not claim the ball to run over it.
But talk about the tracking back from Shepherd Lewis coming all the way.
He does all the time. The work rate for Shepherd Lewis is second to none. He always is a threat offensively. He can take it around the corner, but he also just absolutely strap up, offensive players. Filerman now. Beautiful 1-2 passing. Now Filerman.
Well,
He was feeling himself a little too much there.
Didn't work this time too.
Oh,
Oh, he almost pulled
good
off the
attempt
pass.
from Sutton, honestly.
Yeah.
Had to try it. And Ahmed Almani Lawi is in. Goalkeeper stays on his line. Square.
Oh,
What a save from Gloninger.
An acrobatic save.
Oh, I mean, he's put himself, nice little highlight reel save there. That was beautiful.
It was. I think he's hurt himself.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Because he was going the other way and had to improvise.
Yeah, this is tough.
What time is it? What time
we are about 28 into the half. So we're in the maybe 74th minute. Corner kick coming from the Dream, Virginia Dream in-swinger. Gloninger does just enough to punch it out. And now Hernandez sending it back. Filerman down the line for Hernandez, who will play a good ball across goal. Heroic defending and up and out. Suchecki finds Filerman. And now Roger Rojas, good ball. Never know. Can I just say part of the last name when you have a hyphenated name, or how does that work? Do I have to say the full thing? I hate when he receives the ball just for that.
Well, I mean, you can have a talk with him. I'm
I'll
pretty
ask.
sure. Yeah.
Which name do you prefer? Or I'll just call him Roger, I guess.
Roger's not bad.
Roger's not bad, but I don't like just the first name. It's very unprofessional to me. I like the full name, but not quite that much.
I mostly go for the last name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. And Paul Bangura Jr. comes on for Kershaw.
He had a outstanding first half.
Oh, that is a poor decision. Wow. Well, after some discussion, this is a throw in. Mehdi sends it in, immediately turned over from Paul Bangura Jr. On another great save from Gloninger, buried away.
What a save. He's only 21 years of age, Phil.
Yeah, you sense, I mean, he's come such a long way, over the course of the season. I'll say this, he was a bit rough around the edges early on the season, but I think he's done very well. his latter half of the season.
Yeah, it's gonna take. I mean, this is a different. He plays FXA and he makes so many saves for us, but this is definitely a different level. He faces more shots here.
Oh yeah. But I think that's part of why it was disappointing to see Ahmed start. Not that Ahmed is bad at all, but just to see the trajectory of Phil. Like keep the confidence building if he's gonna be, you know, your goalkeeper for the future. You know, especially in a big game like this. Now, Mehdi Nasiri under pressure. Really clever from Mehdi Nasiri. Still going, but that's a turnover.
Hernandez!
Oh, just up and over.
Oh, yeah, someone's watching, Texonix is watching Jota all the way from England. It's 3:30. He wants Joe to score. Well, Joseph Turner, I mean, if he gets this chance, I'm pretty sure he's going to bury it. He's very good at that.
Yeah. Joe Turner still on, still working hard. You know, if there's any kind of chance given for him, he will run it down to his utmost. Here's Sutton playing it forward for Nasiri. Nasiri.
Look at the amount of shirts floating him around, and he still manages to. Oh, well, he's been awarded. Oh, they've given. Okay.
Yeah, it's for the flailing arms, you know.
Okay.
Nasiri does use
does
those arms
yeah.
a lot. He often isn't called, and it helps him, but I guess referee drawing the line, and he saw something he didn't like. Filerman now finding Shepard Lewis. Now Emson. Jimmy Filerman laying it off for Hernandez. Hernandez coming over to Ziggy Agre. Agre bringing up some skill.
Oh, he did that turn last week. I thought he was going to do it again.
He did it with the added flair of bringing the ball into the air, so it looked like he was going to go three-dimensional with it. And now, ball played back. I smell smoke.
Yeah, I do too.
There it is. There.
Oh, there is the pizza. There is our pizza.
I don't know if we're included in that. But well, you did call it the.
Well, I mean, we don't normally survive because the players like take a whole box home.
They've actually been rather courteous. You know, I've had very good, but they have a lot of players tonight for a playoff game. Oh, this one's still in bounds.
It is.
Well saved from Emson.
And it's not gone out yet. Nobody said anything, and that's why Anas is so frustrated.
Oh.
And it is.
There is a goal.
It's
Liam
live.
Emson is absolutely to blame. There is.
Oh, he's been given a yellow card. Probably for dissent.
Yeah, dissent. Okay, something was said, but that was all Liam Emson working hard, and then finished off by Ahmed Amani Alawi. Now with 2 goals in this game as a sub.
SYC will be watching this and saying, "How are we not in the playoffs?"
Well, I can tell you, but we'll leave that off air. It's certainly not from their play. SYC is a very talented team and should be here, and it's sad that those in the administrative position didn't make that a priority, but yeah.
It's one more.
One more for double digits.
Surely they can't be any worse. They can't be that bad, can they? Oh dear. Well, I guess the difference between them and Elliot FC is Elliot FC did not get a red card.
No, that's true. They did start with 10 on the field, though.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and only had the one.
But they did not concede all the way to the 14th minute?
So maybe that's not the factor, because they did end up having a sub. Just one sub. They had 11 plus the 12th man. Here comes Anas. He's got to release that.
I know that feeling.
So,
I know that feeling, trying to take matters in your own hands. But then again,
Oh, just wide from Empson.
I know that feeling, Noah.
Yeah.
It's a frustration. So now you want to take things into your own hands, thinking you're going to dribble past everyone.
Well, you saw down in the corner, it was beautiful bit of skill from Mehdi Nassiri.
Yeah.
He beat two players in the
Yeah.
corner, but then you beat the players and you make the pass. But no, he kept going, and then lost out. And they were punished on the counter.
Definitely punished. Lovely control there by Sutton. The series taking too much time on the ball and loses out.
Every player is trying to do it all by themselves, as you just said. And now, Dream happy to play teamwork ball. Here's Agre.
Agre Shirley.
Ziggy
Damn.
Agre finds the goal.
Oh dear.
And there it is, double digits from Virginia Dream. They are looking as good as ever. Ziggy Agre. We've seen him take a few shots this season that didn't go quite as planned. He's found the goal and he's fully deserving it.
This is extraordinary. But for just a second, I just pinched myself to know if this is reality. And yes, it is reality. It's 10. It really is 10 in the playoffs against North Stars. Wow. The defender turns striker and provides a goal. It's reading, I think it's a Muslim reading Al-Fatiha. Oh, they're lost for ideas now. They're just out of ideas now.
Yeah. Joe Turner still working hard,
He is.
trying to
he
create
never
something.
stops working, to be fair, Joe Turner.
Yeah. Mehdi Nassiri is another player. I think he's continuing to work for the team.
Yeah, but they did give up a long time ago, North Stars.
And yeah. Here's Anas.
They conceded 5 in the first half, 5 in the second. It could be more.
Here's Joe Amber.
Joe Hammer has been very quiet.
Alfaro. Sutton. No, this is Nassiri.
Another player who I think.
Nassiri losing out. That's not good from Nassiri. Now Paul Bangura.
Paul Bangura taking time. He's twisting and turning around.
Here's Hernandez.
Still Hernandez.
Oh, good save. Agre finds the ball back at his feet. Ziggy Agre.
He's going for the same ball as Kofi went for the last time against LAFC, but he just couldn't wrap his foot around the ball and it just flew out.
Well, I think that's a little bit more.
Someone's asking when is the main season? Probably the upcoming season.
The spring season will start in mid-March. We haven't set an exact date yet, but it's usually mid-March after the state cups, the Maryland and Virginia state cups wrap up. So stay tuned about that. Yeah, the finals will be next Tuesday. The Virginia Super Soccer League finals. We have a semifinal coming this Thursday between Estudiantes and Alexandria. That's become a bit of a derby match over the years. And then since VSSL's inception, those two teams have gone head-to-head a few times. Alexandria winning once by 1 goal. In the playoffs last season, Estudiantes once won one goal. It was 3-2, and then they both drawn, 2 different times.
So coming into the game should be tough.
Yeah.
I like how you say it's they instead of we or us.
We talked already about keeping it a
professional, right?
Professional and unbiased account of ourselves.
I was watching the highlights, the game you played against Virginia Dream, and how you were screaming at the defender when he gave away the ball for us. I don't know if it was for Asfa's goal or another goal. It was.
Yeah, and then I did this.
Look at that! On an open goal!
Oh my goodness!
Dear, oh dear, how?
It probably took more to miss than to score.
Was that Empson again?
Did he do it intentionally? I don't know what just happened there, but
oh! I cannot believe my eyes.
I
cannot believe what I'm seeing.
I'm putting the replay on here.
Oh my God! That is a dreadful miss. Oh my word, that's one for the camera.
Yeah. Well.
Was
some
that
of the goals
Empson?
yes.
Oh.
He so deserved a goal too.
Wow.
That's a leading goal scorer, but
Within 5 days, he's come up with 2 of the worst misses I've ever seen.
and some of the most brilliant goals,
Goals as well. The header.
Yeah, I don't know
The
how he
header
rose
again,
for that
exactly.
one. Yeah. And remember the turn
Yeah.
to get into space. Well, it was too easy for him. He said, no, thank you. I don't need this one. Here's Paul Bangura Jr. finding himself a little space, going back to Checky in the midfield to Filerman. Now Paul Bangura Jr. doing very well. And this ball is switched for Emson.
And
Well
he
touched.
he knows how to come up with a perfect response. Oh, that's awkward.
Well claimed by Gloninger. Here's Mehdi Nassiri. I would stay away from playing defenders on Demetrius Shepard-Lewitt's sides, playing short, because he can run them down in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he presses so hard.
And
And has 3 men on him, still managed to find a way.
this is Ammer. Going back, this is a little better. I mean, we're not seeing anything special, but at least they're not trying to take on the whole team by themselves. Sent forward for Turner. Turner rises well and turned over. Now here, Sutton back for Knowles. I haven't called Knowles' name once in probably the whole second half. Down the line.
Oh,
One back from-
that's a foul. That has to be a foul. There's no complaint actually from
And it is a corner kick for North Stars, so
a chance,
can they find something?
a rare chance for
Yeah.
a rare goal. Joe Turner is in the box.
Yeah.
It's taken short.
There's Mehdi Nassiri.
How have they not taken advantage of this?
Joe Amber. Back for Knowles, and
And now
now,
they give it away.
and here, Virginia Dream have so much space in front of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
offsides.
yeah. It's a mistake. I think it's just a slight lapse of concentration from the linesman.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
possibly on sides, but we'll take a look later. Anyways, it won't affect the outcome of the match.
It
but
won't. Nothing.
Nothing could at this point. And here is Ammer finding Nassiri. Mehdi Nassiri, that is. Ball in. Ooh.
This is a good. If I was playing for Northstar, this is a good game for me to make my debut. Like in moments like this.
Right. There's not
go
enough
on.
time left for you to get too tired. You know, you could really show your skill and abilities.
Run and play like.
Oh, here is Demetrius Shepard-Lewis
Oh,
forcing
What
the
a
last-ditch
tackle.
challenge. Yeah, really
what a tackle
strong
from Anas.
challenge.
And he wins. He wins the goal. He wins the goal kick as well.
Interesting. Well, we're final moments of this game. Gloninger just sends this up the field. Actually, that's a smart pass.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Oh, there's still a player down.
Yeah,
Maybe
Nas is down.
at the expense of his own player. That was a bit savage. I didn't see the player down. But you just hope that Anas is okay. He looks to be back on his feet now.
There's someone in the comment section using Bolt to count the goal. 1, 2,
Oh, I
5,
didn't
6,
pick that
7,
up
8.
as their A1. I just
Yeah.
thought he was excited to putting
Yeah,
putting
every
goal
time they
emojis.
score. Now it's 10 balls.
Esther's
1, 2,
helping us in
1,
case
6, 7, 8,
I
9.
run out of, I lose track. Well, it's all over except the pizza, as they say. Or maybe they don't say that, but I say that.
The only.
I think they just offered a consolation slice to the North Stars bench. That's awfully kind.
Did they?
That was crazy skill from Andy Hernandez. Now, what does Bangura have?
Bangura looking for the space. Bangura goes for it, and
Just over.
yeah.
Bangura had full license to try anything he liked there.
Yeah, he did, but he
up by-
could. I thought he was going to take an extra touch as well because there was so much space available.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Well, that's quite a statement.
And just like that, no stoppage time, unnecessary to determine the outcome of this game. It is Virginia Dream putting an absolute exclamation point on their season. They will be in the finals against the winner of the Alexandria United Estudiantes game this Thursday. I mean, I don't know what to say other than Virginia Dream good, North Stars bad. What do you have to say on the matter?
I think that's some. I don't think I can say anything better than what you have there.
Yeah.
North Stars, dreadful, bad.
Yeah.
Virginia Dream, utterly too good. It's been that sort of day, but I mean, you would say maybe the red card played a huge factor as well.
It certainly did. I mean,
It did, yeah, because initially we really had a game in our hands, and I thought it was going to be one of those tight games, but it ended up being quite the drubbing, 10-0.
well,
And Kofi has collected the ball as well.
yeah.
Oh wait, is that a law in VSSL? Because I see Kofi has the ball. He scored a hat trick.
Oh, I think he's just helping his
Okay,
team.
okay.
You're saying you think it was a match ball, if you will. Speaking of which, I lent a ball to North Stars. I don't mean to pile insult to injury, but I do need my ball back, and I need them to find it for me. So,
And Asa looks disappointed, but he shouldn't really. He had a solid game.
you want to do it? Should we do an interview with someone?
Oh yeah, you won one from each team. That would be good. Oh what?
Maybe just one, bro.
Okay. I mean, I think it. Okay, yeah, maybe just one then.
Yeah, stay up here. Stay tuned.
What?
We'll do it for the finals.
I mean, you can't. Like, I mean, just call her if anyone wants to do an interview. No. Hey Joe, anyone fancy an interview? Okay, good. Because yeah, we were saying one from each side.
Hey, we'll catch you later, Joe.
We were saying one from each side, an interview.
Oh, an interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Alejandro.
I just came to say hi.
Yeah, we gave you a shout out. We
Oh, you
gave,
did?
that you would do your debut as an assistant. Of course we did.
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay, guys. The red card was a huge factor, but the goalkeeper, man, why did you decide to play that goalkeeper in the first half? Whose decision was it? Yeah. So Joe's ready. So Joe, yeah.
Okay, cool. Alfred, I'm going to let you direct and ask the questions. all right?
Okay.
I'll be on the camera. You just.
He's drunk, bro.
Yeah. Okay. You decide. Yeah. I'm gonna let Alfred decide everything.
Who?
Who goes first?
Okay, so let's Joe. Just they lost, so let him go first.
Okay. I'm gonna bring the camera down here. So stand down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have to be on camera?
Yeah, you do.
Do I have to take the hat off?
No. You
okay.
can do whatever you like. We got no rules here. Well, that's not true, but.
How many times a week do you practice?
All right. I am here, Alfred, in the field with Joe Turner of North Stars. Alfred, take us away.
Yeah, Joe, a really disappointing day, you would say. As soon as that first ball went in, it was downgrade from there. So what would you make of what did you make of the game?
Yeah, I mean, we lost before we even started, to be honest. Heads were down, we were on the back foot, we let deer in headlights, you know. Tactically, we were very poor today. They outplayed us, better team. A lot to work on.
Yeah, the way you consider the goals, most of them came from set pieces, especially the first 4 goals. How much problem did they give you on those set piece opportunities that they had?
Honestly, it was just all season. Set pieces are terrible. Something we tried to work on, but yeah, again, we didn't take this winter and really train on that because it's been a big factor in why we lost so many games this season.
What do you think going forward? What do you think is the move? Like, where do you go from here now as a team, not Stars?
I think we need more people. Obviously, we need stronger players, but we need committed players and consistency. One game we're up here, next game we're down here. But yeah, today wasn't our day, but we'll be back this season.
Thank you very much, Joe. Better luck next time,
You
brother.
got a lot of really loyal fans on. Say hello to the camera. You have fans watching from
Cheers,
England.
everyone. I'm sorry. Absolutely terrible.
You have a lot, yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right. Well, now we are up with Mert.
Matt, first off, congratulations on the win. Really nice to meet you as well. I'm a huge fan. So what did you make of the game?
So basically we focus on the set pieces first of all, and our bench is really strong as a team. It doesn't matter bench player or starter 11, everyone supports each other regardless. That makes a win, maybe 1-0, maybe 11-0, whatever. Just that what we made win today.
Okay. You didn't have a lot today, but you did have to make 2 good saves. In a game like this, where you don't have to make a lot of saves, but then the chance comes and then you make the save, how does it feel for you as a goalkeeper?
So for me, I gotta save every possible shot. But when I concede the goal, I'm not gonna be sad about that. I just get used to it. But on those games when you make saves, it makes you feel happy because regardless, your contribution on the winning, and that's the most important thing. Maybe you can your distribution will be great, or regardless. Just if your contribution in to winning, that will be key for the B team.
Okay. I said this to Noah the last time, but I'm gonna ask you again. Let's say you're winning 7-0 or 8-0, and especially in a game like this where a team has a record and then your team has a penalty, would you fancy yourself to go up to take the penalty yourself and score a goal?
It depends on the situation. Basically, if I know other team, I don't want to disrespect them, but if I don't know other team, if I don't know any kind of player, probably I will take it.
But have you ever thought about it that I probably want to score a goal too? Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah, back in Turkey, in one pre-season game, I made it one.
Okay. Congratulations, man, on the win.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, congrats. Good luck on the final as well.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mert. Yeah, good stuff, man.
Thank you, man.
See you. Yeah, man.
What happened to your noise?
I was breaking up a fight, man, in a match.
I gotta teach you something.
Exactly. When I saw it, I was like, oh, where did Noah get that? Okay, no, I'm rushing home. It's too cold. Oh, anyway, that's my phone.
Well,
Thursday. I'll be here on Thursday.
yeah, sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this VSSL live stream semifinals. Not the most, exciting of contests, but tune in Thursday for another semifinal, which I think might be a more level playing field. We're signing off. Have a great night.
You need help with that?